Good evening, and thank you for watching. For those of you who don't know me, I am Larry Toussaint. And for those who do know me, you already know my name is not Larry Toussaint, but that's not the point. As usual, what we're going to talk about is our order of business here. And well, lately I have been in the moving industry. It's a pretty good industry. I mean, good money, and you get all kinds of good stuff that, the client doesn't want anymore, and they're about to throw it away or sell it anyway. What do they do instead? We offer to take it off their hands for them, and I'm real good about that, and their refuse becomes my treasure. And that's exactly what I'm going to talk about today, is a piece of treasure I have received. And I'm sure you're probably asking yourselves, because usually in my videos I'm sitting at my desk, but this time I'm not sitting on my desk, I'm sitting right here on my cot. And well, you're asking, why am I doing that? Well, I'll tell you why. Normally, my computer is on my desk, and that's where my workhorse computer was right there on my desk, but this time, it's actually on my coffee table. Yeah, why would I take my computer off my desk and put it on my coffee table? That's a good question, too. And you're probably asking, why am I smoking on a podcast? Well, this is my office. I can do what I want in here. I'm not proud of it. It's just a bad habit, but whatever. But the item that I had actually come across on this move here recently, yeah, this thing right here. And as you can tell, it is an Acer AX1300 model Aspire. And well, this was going to be thrown away. I didn't understand why at first, but now I do know why. Here's some of the qualities it came with. And it still has them all, except for two of them. And of course, two went with one, so that just makes it one. It has 3 gigs of RAM. It still does. And it's an AMD Athlon X2 64-bit dual-core processor. Still has that. And it did have... This right here is the original hard drive, which was 320 gigs. And of course, on it was a Windows Vista operating system. Well, when I got home with it, I hooked it up. It fired up. Only thing is, it didn't boot up. The operating system didn't kick in, but it did make a lot of ticking. So that tells me right there, it had apparently been dropped. So what I did was, of course, I took it apart. And of course, the back is only being held on by 2 screws, as you can see here. That's one. Get over here. And the other one. That's 2. Now that the back is unscrewed, we'll slide this off. And of course, here's the inside from the top, as you can tell. Or the side, because it's kind of stands up instead of sits. The first time I took this apart, kind of felt like I was opening up a present. Well, am I kidding? I was. Okay, got the face off. Well, I can't really get that out, but I'll get to that in a minute. But as you can see right here, both the DVD writer and the hard drive are all on one bracket, which is, of course, held on by 2 screws. That's one. And that's one. And of course, the whole contraption just comes right out because you got the DVD writer and the hard drive. Now, of course, both products inside of it, the DVD writer and the hard drive, I actually own. The DVD writer is originally mine. So I just took the old one out and put the new one in after I got it booted up, of course. And now, since the 320 gig hard drive crapped out, I went ahead and took that out and put in one of my extra 40 gig hard drives. One neat thing about this thing, blue RAM sticks and a blue motherboard. Usually they're green, but these babies are blue. True blue. I'll say no more right there. Alright, get back in there. And of course both of them are connected by way of ATA. Get in there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and seal this thing back up. That's one. Come on, get in there, you. Get in the hole. Come on, not on national TV. Any time in the world but on national TV. No. You didn't just do that. How embarrassing. You ain't going in there like that. Yeah, come on, bitch, get in there. You know what? Fuck it, I'll deal with it later. I'm gonna go ahead and, while it's still fresh on my mind, right here where I'm pointing, SanDisk slot. In addition to the 40 gigs of space that I gave it, I had an 8 gig SanDisk card. I just went ahead and slipped it in there so I can have 8 additional gigs of space. Another good place to put important files, documents, photos, you know, things you just don't want to lose, as you may not ever get them back in case the thing gets wiped. Now, of course, you know, once I got the hard drive swiped out, instead of it using Windows Vista like it says so on the sticker there, it's actually running on the latest version of Windows 7 Ultimate. No, I did not buy the software. But what I did do was, on my pre-existing computer, I went to the website demonoid.me, and well, I actually went ahead and pirated the latest version of it. And of course, before I put my DVD burner inside that machine, I took what started off as a rewritable DVD, and I used Ultra ISO to actually burn it onto it and turn it into a bootable DVD. Once that was done, I went ahead and put it inside the machine and booted it all up, and that's when it just came to life right there. Simply amazing, I tell you. That right there is my desk, as you can tell, where my old machine used to be, and where this one obviously resides. Okay, I got the machine hooked back up. That, by the way, is a new monitor too, so I'm going to go ahead and fire this bad boy up. See that? Acer empowering people. Oh yeah, it did empower me all right. That, what you're seeing right there, is the Windows 7 startup screen. It's telling me to please wait now. Of course, you got to use a password to get into it. That's Windows 7 for you. Now it's welcoming me. Yeah, sometime tonight would be absolutely phenomenal. Oh, there it just went. It's already up and running and ready to go. But yeah, that right there is my presentation for you. A machine that almost got thrown in the garbage. Well, instead of being thrown in the garbage, it now has a second chance at life with the latest in operating systems. Tell me that's not badass. And of course, I am Larry Toussaint, and thank you for watching. Good night, and God bless. Cut!